I'm already slick with sweat. I'm Horst Fanschke. We're in the driftless region of Wisconsin. We're getting ready to catch some fish in this beautiful river. We're going trout fishing. We might catch a sucker today. We might catch a little tiny catfish today. We're also gonna make gnudis. What's a gnudi, you might ask? Stick around to find out. They're fucking delicious.
What's happening?
I'm striking a pose. Join me for another action-packed episode of Shore Lunch with Nate P. Ready for a rundown?
Yes.
We got our long net for getting a fish out of that water. We'll set that over here. We're in Wisconsin, so we can legally use 2 lines at once. I have this one set up with a very tiny little circle hook. Can you edit out my fingernail dirt? On this rod, I have a little size 6 regular hook. We got a little difference in line. This is 10 pound, this is 12 pound. Probably way overkill for what we're going for down here, but if we get a beefy carp, because I've caught them down here before, I don't want to run the risk of losing it. Oh, let me show you these cool crawlers we got. Rummage sale crawlers. It's a cottage cheese lid. We had to get bait, so we stopped at this roadside store, and these nice men were selling worms, 4 dozen for 10 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal. Here's why we're fishing here. This nice big bend in the river. There's gonna be a hole over in here. There's a bunch of trees that are down that could be holding fish. It just looks fishy to me. Hey, first cast of the day. Make it a good one. Get her out there. Now the current's gonna move that right over where I want it. We're getting a bite. That circle hook sets itself. Fish on, fish on. Oh shit, fish off. Oh wait, nope, he's on. What do we got here? It's something cute as shit. Oh, it's our friend, the little Mad Tom catfish. I wouldn't mind catching a pile of these today. These are so fucking cute. Real gentle with this guy, he's tiny. They got this neat flat tail. Bye, buddy. Geez, we might not need 2 lines in. Cool. Oh, got a fish on? Oh yeah. Oh, that's better. Whatever it is. Oh, nice little run there. Oh, a nice sucker, sweet. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. Hey, come here, honey. Come here, honey. Oh. That is a nice white sucker. Yeah, native to this area of water. It's got a neat bumpy nose. Beautiful, beautiful fish. We'll release him with a kiss. Woo! These are awesome crawlers. Hooked once. Perfect. Consider joining us on Patreon for some behind-the-scenes action, early episodes, and other bonus content. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and then you could cancel after you did 1 month. So for $1 measly, you could see some pretty sweet content. Something else to note, if you're fishing like this and you're getting some bites, and then all of a sudden the bite kind of stops, it might be wise to reel it in to check to see if you hadn't got your worm taken away from you. I'm gonna check my bait here. Oh shit, there's a fish on. Or it's a stick. No, that's a fish. God, they're lively today. Oh, another one. Didn't even know he was on there. Suckers bite like that often. It's a light, tender bite. See where that hook is? It's right in his lip. You don't gotta worry about him swallowing that. Beautiful fish. I'll kiss his lip. Huh? Bye, buddy. Oh, are you seeing this? Yeah, fucking A, we're doing well. You know, I have to talk. I don't have to talk, but to make this excellent content that we make, I gotta talk. But when you're alone and that little bite happens, there's just this moment, like my instinct is to just be quiet and just sit there and like feel the fish and just be silent about it. The only thing that you're thinking about when that rod goes boop is what is happening on the other end. The rod tip goes and then everything shuts off. It's just total peace and quiet. God, did we have a little moment of seriousness on Shore Lunch with Nate P? Come on, little finned friends. Gobble together a bunch of those looks. Fish on. Fish on. Ooh, it's a little squirmer. A little cutie pie. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, it's another one of our, oh shit. This here is a bullhead. That's pretty fun. I think it's a yellow bullhead. Maybe you bullhead fanatics out there, leave that in the comments. What is it? Bye, buddy. Fun. That's a 3-species day. Eric and I are Hungy, Bungy. Time for eating. Let's have our shore meal. We are going to make the most beautiful gnudis that you've ever seen. A gnudi is spelled Gnudi, and it's a little pillow pasta that we're going to make with some ricotta cheese, some Parmesan, a little bit of nutmeg. We'll put a little bit of cayenne pepper, a couple egg yolks, and some flour. We're going to start off with a little real simple little red sauce. We'll do half an onion. My hands are so filthy, I had to put these gloves on today. See how professional we are on Shore Lunch with Nate P? Maybe 4 cloves of garlic, sounds about right. Sometimes your garlic will have this little green sprout in the middle of it. Those are bitter. Get rid of them. Ew. Take your time. We want to make sure they've got nice little chunks of garlic. Tablespoon of butter in. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to let this cook for a little bit. We have some water, and we're going to salt the living shit out of this water. We want it salty. We want it like the sea. Don't fuck around here. Nice big bunch of basil. Basil in, beautiful. Now these onions are getting translucent. Oh, here is a can of crushed tomatoes, fire roasted. Now we'll start putting the gnudis together. Gnudis like gnocchi, except we're not using potatoes, we're using ricotta cheese. Put that ricotta cheese right in here, about a cup. I got about a cup of Parmesan. I got a little pinch of nutmeg, just a pinch. Half teaspoon of this cayenne pepper. We got a couple eggs. We're gonna do just the yolks. 1. Okay, 2 of those. A little salt. Do some pepper. 2 heaping tablespoons of flour. Just mix them up by hand. Oh, these are gonna be so good. Rich little creamy pillows. In an ideal situation, you'd want to potentially chill these in the refrigerator. But when you're out having a little shore meal, shore time, shore dinner, shore lunch, whatever, you might not be able to. You want to see this boiling water? Yeah. Look at that. We take one of these little pieces of this nice dough. It's so fragile and so light. Make it about like this size in the water. Almost like the size of a fingerling potato in the water. Be careful of your fingies. We'll try to get them all about the same size. When you try this recipe, it's so easy. You are gonna literally scream when you taste it because they're so good. Right in. When they start floating, they're done. God, does this look sick? Something kind of fun. The spider. You ever seen one of these before? We use these to grab things out of the boiling water. Holy shit. They've disintegrated in the boiling water. Fuck. We can't air this, can we? What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, the mush is really good. But
I think we just go get fried chicken at the gas station.
Should we? Hello there. Can I get some chicken, please? Can I do an 8-piece tornado? Oh, it's good. And then I have one tornado that I gobbled down. Does that mean it's free if I've eaten it before I get to the register?
I think so.
Yay! Thank you. It's important to take chances. It's important to be creative, I think. And when you're doing that, sometimes things aren't going to work out right. And I'll tell you, after 16 episodes, this should have happened a number of times. We went to town. We got some of this delicious broasted chicken. I'm ravenous. Thank you all for watching and sticking around with us. You know, we have so much fun making these episodes. It really is nice to know that people enjoy watching them. Thank you to Sue. for letting us fish on this property. It's beautiful. Ta-ta. Till next time. It's a bummer that we wasted some ingredients. I hate that. But we learned that you can't make boiled gnudis under the screaming Wisconsin sun. Also, I may have put in too little of flour. Well, the world may never know.